What's up, my friend? Jason Cardamone here. I am about to put $100,000 into a cryptocurrency that is the first of its kind. We're talking DeFi, decentralized finance. We're talking staking rewards for the first 100 weeks. We're already 3 weeks into it. We're talking utility, massive utility. D apps are already built and more are coming. And I know some of this is a complete foreign language for some of you. I am just so excited about this because there is a massive market in front of us right now. There are people just, the masses, the majority of the world has no idea what I'm about to introduce to you. And it's called NRGY, NRGY. And let me show you the screen. We're going to go for this. So I want to show you here. So one NRGY is currently 582. And so I do want to make sure that's current pricing. So let me reload this page here. Now, when I reloaded, my wallet isn't connected. So I'm going to connect my wallet again real quickly here. It is 582 right now. Now, when I bought my first of this the other day, it was lower. And see, I had a chance to buy this thing at $5 or $10. And I missed that chance because I didn't take this serious enough. And I'm a hyper-focused kind of guy. Now, I'm going to show you how I generate it. I'm about to put 50 Ethereum into this bad boy, okay? We're going to go right here. We're going to put 50 Ethereum in. And I've already put 2 Ethereum in. We're going to scroll down the page here. I've already put a couple Ethereum in. I currently have a 0.01% pool share. I can claim 5.17104, and I'm going to gain 0.91 here. These are rewards already earned this week, and they're paid on, I believe, Saturday. So the last one is paid on the 6th. I wasn't in yet. But the next one, it gets paid every 7 days. The next one's in 2 days. Here, you can see today's the 11th over here. So 9 a.m., I'm about to buy another 50. So it's going to pay on Saturday. And right now, the staking rewards are higher. So I want you to understand, I haven't even talked to anybody about this. I'm shooting this video before talking to anybody, minus my best friend I just got off the phone with. And you're going to watch all these numbers jump up. Now, I will share something with you. I wanted to put in $100,000. There's a gentleman, maybe some of you know Vitaly out there. So I've been in technology for 40 years. I am very, very deep in crypto since 2016. I understand decentralized finance. This is a major winner we're looking at here, in my opinion. Now, I'm not an advisor. You have to do your own research. You can do all the research you need down below this video. I want to plant a seed, though, before I talk about Vitaly and his $100,000, is that I have an amazing Ethereum and crypto attraction marketing system. That's how I made all the crypto I'm going to be putting into this thing here. So message me. That information is not here. This thing is all about NRGY, NRGY. And so I want to share with you something a little funny here. Vitaly did a video where he put another $100,000 in and all this stuff. So we'll go run it. It's currently 55.68. I already put 2 Ether in. So that would be 53.68. Now I want to show you something in my current wallet here. Oh, I only have 53.15. So I can't do the 100K Vitaly put in. So, but I'm okay. I don't have a big ego. I'm okay with being the number 2 or maybe the number 5 or 10 or whatever guy in this thing, or gal, or well, I won't be a gal in it, but the human being. So now I'm just going to go pull the trigger on this and stop talking because I'm losing ground the more I talk. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, I will show everything you need to know below this video, how to get in and everything else. So I'm going to do 50.0 Ether. This is showing, it pulls that, it sees what's in my wallet up here. You see the 53.1559? You see how it sees that? Because I connected my wallet. Instructions are all below this video. So I'm going to say 50.0 ETH, and I'm going to say stake. And it says in progress. And MetaMask is going to say, are you sure you want to do this? And it's going to be $149 fee in that. And I'm going to say, yes, I really do want to do this. And I'm actually going to make sure it goes through even faster. So I'm going to go through, let's do 166. I'm going to make sure it goes through even faster. And I'm going to confirm transactions in progress. And this should take a minute or less. And you will see a mess here. Let me slide over here. You'll see a message pop up in the bottom right of the screen down here. And we will see that it's gone through. Now, as we're waiting for that, there, already confirmed, 37 confirmations, boom, we're in. So what we're going to do is scroll down here now. Boom. I now have a bigger pool share percentage. I have the rewards this week now are 20 energy earned, which is super cool here. My available to claim. So I now own 112.96 energy, which is super cool. And so I'm really excited about this. I also, if you see any future videos from me, you're probably also going to see the builder rewards and the level 1 and level 2 count build up, because as you go to the page below and you follow the instructions, then they pay out. You'll see here it goes 25% goes to your community builders. So those of us that are sharing this out there, and there's a huge marketing lesson for you right in this. Those of us that are sharing right now, they're giving 25%. So when I just shared that, the person that introduced me, he just got a chunk of it. And there's a chunk paid to level 1 and a smaller chunk paid to level 2. Now, what I want to show you, I don't know. Let me see if I have. We're just going to look up the. I thought I had it here for you, so my apologies. But I also don't. Here we go. This is the page I want right here. I'm going to show you. This is the energy pair over on what's called Uniswap, which is something else amazing. So this said 526, which is probably, that's a little, that was outdated because it's, look, it jumped to 663. I think I may have done that big jump because I put such a large amount in, because that's a really large amount. I'm pretty sure I just made the coin jump. And so I'm going to share with everybody. I will here. I want to share two things really important here. So you see it's at where it's at here. Let's reload the page here. I think you're going to see a pretty big jump if we look at this. Yeah, you see this big green bar? That was actually me because I just made a big bet. And I think when Vitaly made his big bet the other day, I think it was probably this green bar. Hold on. We got to see. Okay. I think he probably did that one or that one there. And you'll also notice when someone does a big one, usually there's a little retraction afterwards. But you see the trend, what's happening here. Guys and gals, this was only back on, I mean, the last time they paid out, you saw it was March 6th, right? Let me jump back to that. You see the last reward date was March 6th. You're looking at a tiny little 1 week slice of time. Look at where we were at on the 6th, $135. So I'm not worried about these little dips. I think you're going to see more of that. That's actually pretty cool to see how much that moved, you know? Let's look back at a month. Now, this is more like when I was knowing about this thing. I mean, I don't know the exact time frame, but it was like this, 10-ish. I could have gained 100 or at least 50 times gain already. So here's why I'm willing to make set, because that's a big bet. This is like, for me to move a graph like that, that's like, technically, that's really freaking risky. Oh, here's another big jump here too as well. So I want to share with you why every single thing in my entrepreneur bones and cells and DNA and everything I've learned in my lifetime, I couldn't sleep all night. That page below, my brain was like, Jason, you got to get that page out to everybody. And my brain like was just running, like excited all night long. And I woke up this morning and somewhere in there was like, dude, I know what to do. I just have to throw a big chunk into this thing. Not to entice you to do the same thing I did. Don't put anything in you couldn't afford to lose. I'll share with you what my plan is with all this. But here's one of the big reasons I want to share with you. If I can find this, is that there's a couple things. Let me show you the Facebook post that I'm writing right now, first of all. Right here. So, decentralized finance system, DeFi, has very high utility. DApps are being built. It has staking, two-tier referral program. My understanding, and I am almost positive this is the first DeFi token of this type to ever exist with this kind of utility and everything else. There's still big staking rewards for another 2 weeks. You get 10% on staking, which means you're providing liquidity to this coin to get up and going. Here's a way to say it. I believe in this coin so much. I just made whatever. Let's see how much that was, if we can figure it out. Basically a $90,000 investment into this coin because I believe in these guys that much. Now, I'm not just believing in some strangers that are just, hey, let's run off with people's money. They can't do anything about this. It's decentralized. This is, for those of you that understand smart contracts, nobody can touch this, okay? Now, let's see what else I said here. Staking growth, markets massively moving in. The first DeFi token with this utility equals big growth, in my opinion. All you need to know is a link down below. Now, let me share with you something else. I have all these windows open. I want to share with you one of the big reasons, besides what I know about DeFi and everything else, because this can be very overwhelming, and I completely understand that. My crypto mentor, normally I'm waiting for him, and I will be asking him about this, and I'll bring this up to him. One of the things he talks about is not just utility and all the different types, or that who are the people behind the project. Now, this is really important to me. Let me make this screen bigger for you. Well, that's crazy. Come on. It's a video, so it's very tricky. I want to show you guys a gentleman right here. I know, like, and I trust this gentleman. And he's one of the founders behind everything you're seeing right here. And it's really amazing. I actually want to look at some different, I want to look at some of the different, the things we're seeing here. Let me reload the screen again real quick. Bear with me a moment. I want to look at this. So this is pretty cool. So this is the ego stroke for Jason here. So 7 minutes ago, we have an $89,000 586 that bought 143 energy. So what is 143 energy in the big mix? It's, it's almost a little less than like 10% or so. So let's see, no, this is 0.22. Maybe, I don't know if I'm mixing. I have a math degree and everything's all like pooled tokens, total liquidity. So let's base it off that. So 90,000 off 2886. So I just want to give you a feel. So yeah, 90,000, dude. So basically, I just became a 3.1% owner. Now, that's a big bet. The world is very big. For me to have 3% of something right now, that's a freaking big bet. I totally believe in the gentleman I just showed you. His name is Chris. I have known him since about 2011. I've seen him stand up with integrity for all of these years since then. He's one of the few freaking people I love. I just freaking, the guy's a straight up baller, and I totally trust him. And And I had to go with my heart and my intuition. And this is not just a heart. Let me be very clear on this. This isn't just about following my heart and my entrepreneur intuition, making this bet into what I just did. This is also following my forebrain. We are given a forebrain, not the animalistic amygdala that's like fight or flight, avoid pain, gain pleasure, all the F's. The feed, the fight, the flight, the fornicate. That part of your brain is the amygdala. It's been there for that's where we evolved from. Tens of thousands, millions of years. And I use the part of my forebrain that's been studying DeFi, that understands technology more than most in the world. I was programming when I was 6 years old. I'm turning 46 here in a few months. And I believe in everything happening on this screen right here. Now, what I think is really important for you to understand, this is a huge risk. I'll tell you though, where I feel it's less of a risk. The risk is, do I think this 600, like let's just say this. When I purchased this thing, I basically bought it at 600. If you look at that little line right there, check that out. The candlestick. I wish we could zoom into this graph more. Zoom me in, baby. There we go. So I basically bought damn near right. It's basically at 600. I'm just going to call that I bought in at 600. I think that's fair to say. So that's crazy to move something from 6 to 663. Now, that can be very, very volatile. But what I want to share with you, I want you to look at the bigger pattern here like this. And here's what I want you to understand through a marketing perspective is that gentleman I just showed you is super connected. All the information you need is down below, including Mark Cuban, which I've watched that whole interview just the other day. When you're studying things and then you see them appearing and everything's in front of you, like I wouldn't be surprised if Mark Cuban jumps in this token when he finds this thing. So I got in front of a whole chunk of the world. Now, think of how much more of the world I could have got in back here. But look at these bigger jumps right here, 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 here. I guarantee you there's going to be way bigger jumps. I can't guarantee you anything. Let me be very cautious with the words I choose here. Is that I can't guarantee you're going to see any jumps like this. But every fiber in my being believes in another week, this is going to be far north of where we're at. This thing is totally decentralized. Nobody can touch it. And guess what? If something ever happens that scares me here, I can just pull everything right back out, right back into Ethereum, right back into USDC or whatever I want to pull into. And so I believe in what's this project. I believe in the freaking owners. I believe in the utility. I'm about to start like bawling here. Is that I know this. I feel this is a win. And I may lose all of it. The only way I can lose all of it is if I sit in this coin until it drops down to nothing. This token. You see it's pooled tokens. I should properly call tokens, but I know a lot of people still think this is a token. But I just want to express that you could be the person. Guess what games I've played over the past week? Oh, it's too late. I missed my 10. I missed my 50. I missed my 200. I missed my 300. Just like I watch people play with Bitcoin and Ethereum over all the years. I think this thing has ridiculously, I don't know where the potential goes. I believe the potential right here is more than the 50 Ethereum. And I believe in Ethereum in a big freaking way. And Ethereum's going to crush over the coming months and years. I love it. I love what's happening in crypto. I'm all in this whole space. Everything you need to know is down below. And if you want to know how to generate and how to, by the way, let me plant another seed for you. I want you to understand this very carefully. We're going to zoom in for this because this is important. most people in the world, first of all, don't understand crypto. And for them to move into crypto, that's usually a multiple day or a week process or so. How do I know that? Because I've helped well over now 17,000 people get introduced to crypto since 2017. And I watch, there's a curve to getting in. I watched my parents get in. It took them a good 7 to 10 days. I actually gave them some Ethereum, and then they, I helped them get a jump start. But for them to move from fiat currency in their bank, it took a while. Now, this is important for you to know. If you're sitting on some crypto right now, or you know how to get into crypto, go to the videos below and figure it out. I'll create tutorials and things to help you get in, but I'm not walking anybody in by hand. What you need to know is down below, okay? What I want you to understand, by the way, if you're seeing this video like on Facebook or somewhere else, go below, find a link in the comments or in the description. The link will have all the information. You'll probably see this video as well, and probably a better one over time. The masses are not in this yet. The marketers are just learning about this, which means word's going to start getting out more. And also, the crypto people barely know about this. So all of those factors, I know that I got in this, and I heard about this way earlier than most. Way earlier than most. But see, I didn't even take action till here. You may look at this and say, oh, well, dude, well, pretty soon my opinion, I don't know if I say professional or unprofessional, it depends. I don't have any financial certificates that some government needs to approve. I have a hell of a lot more knowledge about crypto and tech than anybody I know in government that I've ever known. And this climb right here is going to look something like this. So I really, really believe in this project. I absolutely believe in Chris and the people that I've been watching him run with. And I have read the entire white paper. I understand what's going on here. And I know it's a bunch of technical stuff. You can find it all below this video. What I wanted to do is frame for the more average. Now, I talked a little crypto, a little technical here early on. I wanted to frame for those of you out there that may not understand. Maybe you don't know the word DeFi. Maybe you barely know what Ethereum is, or you've just started to hear about it. I'm sure all of you have heard of Bitcoin, but you may not understand anything about it. You know, my best friend, I'm watching him go through some of the crypto books and training that I've been through over these years. And it's so freaking inspiring. He's like so excited about this, and he's getting it, and it's waking up. It's waking something up in him, and he's realizing just how much of a future. I mean, guys, go listen to Mark Cuban's interview. I just watched this thing in the past week. Go watch the Mark Cuban video below in the page. And there's a couple others too, but if you want to understand how big this stuff is, go understand what billionaires understand. I'm telling you, I won't at all be surprised if Mark Cuban learns about this thing. And if he makes a bet, and to him, $90,000, you freaking kidding me? He'll shoot this thing up like crazy. So anyway, I hope this serves you, whoever you are, wherever you're at. And I'll also end with this, that, everything you need to know is below. If you use my link, get in with me, I will help you learn how we are using programs just like NRGY and others to generate massive amounts of Ethereum through our attraction marketing system. And you are going to see everything around the crypto space and everything around the home business space will be pointing back towards our decentralized Ethereum smart contract system that we are utilizing to generate massive amounts of Ethereum. I've generated my first 20 days, 268.4 Ethereum, ETH, in my first 20 days. It's the most I've ever done in my life. It changed my life in a big way. And that was 113 days ago. Because I started that project at the end of October, 133 days ago. And I track all the metrics and stuff daily. And we've helped, Now on my team, I've helped 3,000 people to get introduced to the world of Ethereum. And I'm really excited about that. And it's really cool, including my parents. My parents started, I think they came to the table with like 3,000. They're up to 14 or 17,000 in Ethereum or something. And these are people in their, let's just call it 60s, 70s. And let's say, you know, it's been a learning curve a lot bigger than how this graph is going up. But now I'm watching my dad introduce other people to Ethereum, and it's damn inspiring. And this is my purpose is I am here to inspire, teach, and serve others to enjoy this journey and to pour love into all of humanity, including myself, as we go. And I love learning. I've been a freak of a student. I've spent $250,000 on my personal education in seminars and books and events and masterminds and coaches all around the world. I love what's happening here. So I love this thing. The link is below. If you get in, let me know. Probably verify some things. I'll introduce you to what we are doing to amplify and make a ton of cryptocurrency with, you know, programs like this. I'll tell you, there's not a lot of programs I can really stand behind. Decentralized stuff I can totally stand behind when it's truly decentralized and your crypto is not in somebody else's centralized wallet. That's always a major, major risk. And so I'm really pumped up about this. And you know what else is really cool? I just realized, you know, Uniswap is a coin, you know, unless you're into crypto, you don't even know what that is. But I just utilized a coin that underlies some things. I used Uniswap to purchase NRGY, and I own stock in Uniswap as well. I hope you realize the future of technology and finances, and there is so much utility that the building blocks of the future of the internet, all of this is around. Decentralized finance is a big part. There's other big parts, and you'll hear buzzwords like NFT and all kinds of things. But decentralization is where everything is moving forward. And there's amazing opportunity here. So before we go, 663, 188, let's refresh this bad boy. Let's see what's been happening. It's not like it's like move. So notice how I believe, it went down a little smidgen. I forgot what number I just even showed you. I thought it was 660 something. So that means somebody sold a little bit, which is totally cool. These are 7 a.m., 5, 6, 7. They're about 1 hour candlesticks. Yeah, it's about 1 hour or so, plus or minus. So this is really amazing what's happening. And I realize this can be overwhelming. Feel free to ask questions. I mean, you can definitely reach out to me. I'm sure I have a Facebook Messenger link. Please realize I get hundreds. On my peak days, I get 1,000 to 2,000 messages a day. I can't get back to all of you. But your questions will form future trainings and videos for me to get more information out of you. I'm very passionate about technology. My number 2 value is learning. My number 1 value is teaching, serving, inspiring. And so I hope you learned some in this video, even if it's something to learn of like, get in with people that it's very rare to have people you can trust. And I've never seen Chris missteer anybody ever. So Chris, I know you're probably seeing this. I doubt you watched the whole video, but appreciate you so much, brother. I love what you do, and keep it up, man. So for all of you out there, everything you need down below, a link in the description or a video or wherever you're seeing this down below on the page you're on now. And looking forward to the continued journey, my friend.